All right, so what we're gonna work on right now is gonna be a lunge with a twist. Okay, remember when you're working on lunges, this is your stride line. This is how you run, this is for balance, this is stability, okay? So what I always do is I always find a line you guys have on the gym floor, you guys have the Velcro lines, any gym you go to, just find a line that you have, okay? When I do this, my left foot's on the left side, my right foot's on the right side line. I'm gonna take a weight, all right? It really doesn't matter about how much weight it is, all right? As you get good at this, you can increase the weight, but it's really about the form, okay? So I'm gonna take it at my chest, I'm gonna step out into a lunge. So now my right knee is facing forward, my toes, everything, my hips, everything is square. Now I'm gonna turn towards my front leg, I'm gonna reach the weight out, bring it back, come here, and then I'm gonna take my back knee, drive up, step, and place that foot down. Okay, so now I'm in a lunge on the other side. Turn, reach, and bring it back. The whole key with all of this, nothing on the lower body. I don't want to see any wiggling of the knee here. You want to protect that knee joint, pull the belly in, inner thighs are squeezing. So there's stability in my body as I'm moving, okay? So you're gonna just alternate legs. You can find a stretch of a room to just go one leg to the other, walk all the way down, or you can do it stationary. So I stand here, I twist, I reach, bring the leg forward, then I come into the other one. So whichever version you'd like to do it based on how much space you have is what I'd recommend. The thing to do is what's called a counterbalance squat. So now if I take this weight here, as I reach forward, I'm able to sit back deeper. So I'm gonna turn sideways so you can see. So the problem most people have with squats is they end up doing one of these things. As you say, get deeper and they bow forward. So what I want you to make sure you're doing, reach, sit the hips back, bring the weight in. Reach, sit back, and come in. You should not have any movement in the knees going forward. Everything is sitting back, feeling it back here, reaching out. This is where my jumps come from. So this is where we want to build up that resistance there. You can even hold it, feel that burn there, and then come back up and in. So next thing we're gonna do is gonna grab some dumbbells, all right? And once again, remember when it comes to weight, don't get caught in how much weight it is. Find the proper weight. So if something's too heavy, you lighten a little. If something's too light, you make it heavier. That's all you gotta think about, okay? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take both the weights, you're gonna hold them here. As I press up, I'm gonna turn, I'm gonna look up at the weight. As this one's coming down, this one's already starting to come up, and I'm turning and I'm looking up at this one. So I'm creating a rotation in my body, and that rotation and that tension that's right here, okay, is gonna bring everything right into my core. So if you're feeling it in your shoulders, that means you're just doing shoulder presses and you're going like this. But if you're actually feeling it in your core, it's because you're creating that tension in that turning and pressing. Look up at it. If I look down, that weight is just gonna come down. So keep your eyes up the whole time. Make sure you're turning through the waist. I'm squeezing my butt, squeezing my inner thighs, keeping all the tension here. You should feel that right in your core as you're doing this exercise. All right, so the movement I'm gonna show you right now, the workout I'm gonna show you is called the Turkish Guy. It's the best way to learn how to move in all planes of motion, moving weight from standing position down to laying down, and then from laying down position to stand up. Remember when you're doing this, you're working on the ways of moving your body, not worrying about moving the weight. The weight is supposed to stay above you the whole time. You're moving your body underneath it. So I'm gonna start down on the ground, show you to get up, and go from the top down. So here's how it works. If my right hand has the weight, my right leg is bent, hands on the floor. I'm gonna elevate up to here, straighten my arm, lift the hips up off the ground. At this position here, I'm gonna bring the knee into my chest, bring it back. If you look, my eyes are still up with my hand, push the pelvis to a side, then stand up. Then I'm gonna bring that same leg back, drop down on the knee, head goes back up, I'm moving my body, swinging the leg through, coming down. Going to the other side. From here, up on the forearm, straighten the arm, push through the heel to raise the buttocks up, knee in, knee back, push the hips. From here, stabilize, stand tall. Step back, drop down, arm goes out, push the hip to come onto your hand, keep the hand up, weight's not moving, and I come back down. You can break this into separate movements. So I can start off with just this being my workout. Then I can work on just lay the up and down is a workout. Bringing the leg through, bringing the leg forward is its own workout. From here,
This is its own workout, working on the hip rotation, and then standing and coming back down is another workout. All right, so you can break everything down to separate movements or put it all together for the full Turkish Guy. Let me know if you have any questions. Have fun.